Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Persona 5. Let's continue on learning more about this Akechi dude.
First, please press your button now if you think the Phantom Thieves exist.
There's only like about 18% I think now, which actually isn't bad. 1 out of 5 people believing we exist is actually pretty decent.
Of course they do.
About 30% or so.
Oh.
What are your thoughts, Akechi-kun?
It went even higher, 30%.
I'm a bit surprised. That's higher than I was expecting.
That's higher than I was expecting.
I'd love to hear some more detailed opinions on the Phantom Thieves' actions.
I'd like to hear that too. Oh.
All right, let's try asking this student here.
Oh, of course.
Hypothetically speaking, what are your thoughts on these Phantom Thieves if they were real?
They're justice itself. They're necessary. They do more than the cops. Oh, that's pretty bold. They're justice itself. They're necessary. They do more than the cops. I don't want to seem... I'm on TV, so I don't want to seem like... I feel like this is too strong. They're justice itself. I'm gonna say they're necessary. That seems, for me, the safest thing to say. This is like a little too bold for my taste. Especially as someone like me who actually has... I try to have respect for cops. I know that not all cops are perfect, obviously. But I feel like, you know, there's a lot involved in that job, and it's a shame if the minority few crooked cops end up giving the perfectly awesome and good cops a bad name. That's like super unfortunate. So yeah, the Phantom Thieves, I think they're necessary.
Ah, I wasn't expecting that.
This completely goes against the opinion you had about them being tried by law, Akechi-kun.
Indeed. It's rather intriguing to hear such a strong acknowledgement.
Yeah, isn't it?
In that case, there's one more question I'd like to ask.
It's strong, but it's not as strong as what I would have said. So I could have said something about cops or how this is justice, and I feel like those were even stronger and bolder.
If someone close to you, for example, your friend next to you, if his heart suddenly changed, wouldn't you think it was the work of the Phantom Thieves?
Possibly. Not at all. They only target criminals. What would you think? I'll turn it around.
Ah, throwing the question back at me. Well, this is my opinion on the topic. Whether the thieves' actions are good or not, I feel there is a more important issue at hand.
What do you mean?
I think I know where he's going with this.
The matter of how they change people's hearts. If they honestly possess that ability, it could be used for more than extracting confessions.
Right. They could very much abuse that power. Possibly.
It could be that what seem to be ordinary crimes are actually being perpetrated by these methods.
And I think that's actually kind of a fair, like, theory.
You know, you're absolutely right.
Oh, please don't misunderstand. This is all purely hypothetical.
Yeah.
It is only if people who can use such a power truly exist. Either way, though, this cannot be ignored. The existence of the Phantom Thieves would be nothing but a threat to our everyday lives. To be honest, I'm already working alongside the police to help sort out this matter.
Very interesting. I don't disagree with...
It kinda seemed like what he was saying might be right.
Yeah, exactly. I don't disagree with what he's saying. I feel like Ryuji probably has a very strong opinion of what he said, though.
He made it sound like we're the baddies. I don't like it.
Well, yeah, because we're the ones that are doing it. So of course we have to believe that what we're doing is right. And I'm not saying that it's not right, but, you know, these are questions that we really should be asking ourselves. Are we actually doing the right thing? Or are we justifying something that is not really 100% right is actually kind of shady when you really come down to it.
That stuff about the police. Do you think it's for real?
He can say whatever he wants. The justice of it all is something we can decide for ourselves.
Yeah, but we basically are kind of being judge, jury, and executioner in a way, which can be dangerous.
Sorry, I gotta go take a leak. Can you guys wait here? I'll be right back.
All right, just be careful, bud.
Oh my god. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
I'll wait for him then, I guess.
Oh, it's you.
Oh, hello, Mr. Akechi.
I'm glad I found you. I wanted to thank you in person.
Good, because I have a feeling we're going to catch you next.
To paraphrase Hegel, advancement cannot occur without both thesis and antithesis.
Yeah, that's true.
My apologies. What I mean is that our discussion was quite meaningful.
Yeah, I actually enjoy having the ability to discuss differing opinions with someone maturely and with respect, as you all know. So I really liked that he is very much appreciating that we have differing opinions or beliefs.
Few people around me are so willing to speak their minds as freely as you did earlier.
Yeah, exactly. Because I feel like people are used to disagreeing with whatever you're saying because of who you are, which is not necessarily what you want.
Adults are only interested in using the young, while they simply do as the adults say.
Yeah.
I feel like our discussions could prove quite fruitful. Would you mind talking with me again?
Oh yeah, sure, I would love to. But, you know, I still am big Ryuji and Mishima fans. But you seem cool too. Fine by me.
Thank you. It makes me glad to hear that. The students from Shugen are truly quite interesting.
That we are.
I look forward to seeing you again.
I look forward to seeing you too.
Well then?
Would be great to make a new friend, especially someone as famous as you. With a pretty decent, sense of fashion.
Talk about a problematic guy to get involved with.
I was gonna say, I kinda want that tie. Maybe I could, yeah, it, totally would not go well with my pants. Actually, that tie might kinda sorta go with my pants, but...
There's probably a lot we can learn from him, though.
I believe so, too. It seems the Detective Akechi has taken a liking to me. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, every time this happens, it's because of a new confidant. So I think the game is obviously telling us somehow he's going to become a confidant. His portrait also kind of gives it away.
I can't believe you evaded the police's network until today. The only logical explanation is that someone in the police has ties to the Phantom Thieves.
So maybe it's not just a TV show. I think he actually is a real-life detective, but a young real-life, Doogie Howser detective. Which is cool.
Explain yourself.
I'm not gonna throw someone on the bus.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. With the birth of the Justice persona,
Ooh.
I have obtained the winds of blessing that shall lead to freedom and new power.
Justice. Interesting. That's fitting for him, I think. Nice.
Alright.
You have unlocked the Justice Confidant. Fusing personas of the Justice Arcana will now grant you XP due to Arcana Burst. Did Yusuke have a... Did Yusuke have a Arcana? I don't remember getting a Confidant for Yusuke. I'll have to double check again.
Sorry for taking so long. Wait, was that Akechi? I can't stand that high and mighty attitude. Just breathing the same air as him makes me sick.
Ryuji, don't be jealous. Just because he's a little bit more pleasantly mannered, more well-mannered and pleasantly well-behaved versus you, but I still love you, just the way you are.
Let's go.
I have a name, Ryuji. You should say my name, Ryuji. Say my name. I'm just messing with ya. All right. What a boring field trip. We didn't even find any worthwhile targets. That Akechi B, thinking about what he said, is just peeing me off again. He clearly tried to discredit everything we're doing. And he just had to say it on live TV too. He's allowed to do that. Ryuji, I love you, but he's allowed to do that. It's his opinion. And, you know, I don't take it personally, and neither should you. What he said makes perfect sense. Don't be so sour. Thank you, Yusuke. I know that you would be the voice of reason here. There are without a doubt people we have saved. Those people could not have been saved if not for the heroics of the Phantom Thieves. I'm living proof of that. Aw, what a nice thing to say. Still, was what Akechi-kun said actually wrong? I feel like he had a point, he definitely did. Why you gotta bring that up now? I mean, is it really okay to be doing this to people just because they're criminals? Doesn't it seem a little selfish? Yeah. Honestly, yes. We are Phantom Thieves, and I doubt everyone would forgive us for what we did to Madarame. Yet, I still decided that it was a necessary act. Kamoshida too, we weren't gonna do stuff to him through any kind of normal methods. That's true, but... What do you think, Angelus? Are we being selfish? I can't deny that. We're helping people. Akechi makes me so mad. No. Akechi does not make me mad at all. He is a very strikes me as a very reasonable person. So I'm totally the opposite of mad. I actually respect the man a lot. I can't deny that. This is tough. I believe our best path forward is sticking to our justice, not that of the law. Shouldn't that be enough? And with the unanimous decision rule in place, I doubt we'll lose our way. Yeah, you're right. Sorry for bringing that up. No, I think it's important. You gotta bring these things up. I feel like questioning the morality or the true motivations behind things that you do is very important and very healthy. And don't worry, I'm not thinking about quitting the Phantom Thieves or anything. Just you watch, Akechi. Someday you're totally gonna see who was right. Okay, let's stop talking about this for now.
I see.
That detective Akechi seems to have a lot of influence on the media. It'd be dangerous to get too close to him, but he may actually prove useful in some situations. Gah, I'm furious. You heard what Akechi said, right, Arts? How dare he declare the Phantom Thieves are criminals? As the administrator of the Phantom Aficionado website, I can't stay quiet about this. I'm going to show Akechi how people online really feel. I'll change up the survey question tomorrow morning. Will you do that, Mishima? Just because I respect Akechi's decision doesn't mean that we can't try to convince him or change his mind. Justice is with the Phantom Thieves. Keep on doing what you do best. Thank you, son. Why is he of all people getting angry about this? Anyway, he means the survey on the fan site, right? I guess we should look forward to it.
Oh!
Are you thinking of calling Kawakami? Yeah, let's call her.
Hi!
Thank you for your call. I'm all Oh, it's just you. You know, I've been hearing Shibuya's getting more dangerous lately. I'm sure you pass by that area on your commute to school, but don't make too many detours, okay? It'll cost you 5,000 yen to request me, but this time I'll be sure to do an extra good job. I feel like my bond with Kawakami will feel stronger.
Hey!
It'll cost you 5,000 yen, but are you going to call Kawakami over? Yeah, call her over. She's only available 2 days a week, so I figure when I can call her, I should take advantage of it. What? You're really going to request me? I'll be heading over right then now. It'd be helpful if you can clean up a bit before I get there so that it's easier for me. Oh boy. I love cleaning sophisticated rooms like this. It gives me a sense of accomplishment. If it's for you, Master, I'll happily be covered in dust. But then, doesn't it pain your heart to see such a cute maid all dirty? Oh, please do not do this. I'll tell your boss. I feel nothing. I see, your heart must be made out of steel. No, I just don't like the idea of hitting on my homeroom teacher. You're my teacher. And as a student, I kinda want to treat you with a little bit more respect, despite the fact that you're a maid. I'm just hiring you just to give you some extra money, because that's why you got this job in the first place, and not to degrade you. Because I would like to believe I respect you as a teacher a little bit too much to do that. Then I'm sure you would mind if I leave your room a bit messy, right? This'll do, right? Keep it a little messy for that shabby chic feel, you know? And now cleaning is complete. Are you alright? I'm exhausted. I'm not allowed to work overtime during weekdays, so I rush to my part-time job after class ends. On my off days, I have to prepare pop quizzes and homework assignments. And today I had to clean bathtubs and walk dogs over before coming here. There's no time to rest. Oh, speaking of pets, this room smells like a cat. I feed a lot of strays around my house. I was surprised that you requested me. I didn't think you actually would. You weren't expecting to do anything weird with me, were you? No. Can't say I wasn't. I can't say I wasn't. Absolutely not. What kind of weird things? Absolutely not. As long as you understand. I know I'm in a maid outfit, but I'm still your teacher. Exactly. Don't get any ideas, game. So don't get any funny ideas. Exactly. Thank you. Yes. Be a little more respectful for someone who's just trying to do this job. You know, not because they actually want to provide services, but because they need the money. Besides, I try not to get too involved with my students, so yeah. This is all completely business. No pleasure. Not that kind of pleasure. We're gonna keep this very professional. So, because I'm helping you out, you're helping me out, yada yada yada. I need a nap. Sorry, just give me 5 minutes. Maybe 10. Do what you need. And before you know it, time's up. Thank you very much. Oh hey, do you know of any part-time jobs that pay well? I assume you make a lot since you can afford a maid service. Well, let me know if you do. You need money? Well,
You know...
It's for my little sister. Ah, that's why you're doing this. She's sick, so I need money to pay her medical expenses. Yeah, and that's why I'm not trying to take advantage of you. Because you're clearly doing this for a good reason. And people might judge you for it, but I'm not gonna make this any harder for you than it already is, so... Hello? Yes, I made the transfer.
What?
Not enough? But it was the same amount as last week. No, yes, I understand. Okay, goodbye. Oh, wrong number. Hey, sorry to ask you this out of the blue, but do you happen to have 100,000 yen I could borrow? No, wait, never mind. Owing one of my students money would be the worst. Hey, you may have some money, but be mindful of how you spend it. You shouldn't be wasting it on services like this. Are you scolding me? This is all for you. Are you scolding me? This is all for you. I requested you. Well, this is all for you. I'm just trying to help you out. I need the money, so I do appreciate you requesting me. However, you're my student, so if we were to get involved further, things would get complicated. Sensei, I've told you. No, it's nothing like that. I'm just doing this to help you out. I did warn you, the rest is your responsibility. You're a high schooler after all. I can sense Kawakami's trust in me. Yeah! Rank up.
Alright.
Our Temperance Confidant has increased to rank 2. You will now earn more XP from Arcana Burst, infusing personas of Temperance Arcana. 3 more to go. Yeah, one thing that I'm hoping that this game doesn't do, because I'm not really sure how the point systems work, is, like, from a game mechanics point of view, I just want to try to raise up her confidant level, and I'm hoping that I don't get penalized points-wise just because I don't flirt with her. It'd be great if I could keep this professional and not feel like I have a disadvantage in getting points simply by trying to choose the options that are still friendly, that aren't mean, but aren't like implying that I'm trying to get with my teacher. So it really bothers me when there are games that are like, you are not flirting with this person, therefore you are either considered, therefore your the gameplay will suffer and you'll get a disadvantage because you're not, you know, you're not trying to advance this person, especially in this situation where you're basically like trying to get with your homeroom teacher. I'm not really down for that. I mean, yeah, that's not what I'm looking for here. This is purely just to help her because of her sick sister. which I believe she's telling the truth about, and I don't want to get penalized just simply because, you know, I'm trying to do this as platonically as possible. So hopefully the game isn't doing that. Well, I'll see you later, Master.
Okay.
Kawakami left. Okay. I've felt that way the whole time. It's just brainwashing, is it's really self-centered. Ooh, 18.9%. I thought it was 30%, but I guess it's just the people in that room. Saturday. Did you catch any of that student detective on television yesterday?
The Phantom Thieves are super
that talk show?
lame.
It was simply dreadful. How can anyone seriously suggest supernatural beings are stealing people's hearts? That child is a phony. There's simply no way that the Phantom Thieves exist. Unfortunately, my precious children all think they're real, and worse, that this detective is amazing. Children are far too impressionable to see such vulgar content on TV. Looks like people still don't think we're real.
I'm so pumped.
I can't believe we were on TV yesterday with Akechi-kun. It was like a dream come true. I can't believe a high schooler moonlights as a detective. He's just like the detective Prince. He's smart and handsome. He's almost too perfect. He's okay.
Cool.
Not my type. He's okay. We had front row seats. I could practically reach out and touch Akechi-kun. I was so nervous. He was really working that uniform, and without seeming like a snob, he's a natural at public speaking. I hear he's an orphan who grew up poor. It's part of what makes him so amazing. He wants his last high school memory to be capturing the Phantom Thieves. This isn't a game to him.
Says who?
See, I heard his dad's the head of some big financial conglomerate. I will say I love that he hates the media. Makes me believe that he doesn't do this for the fame. Yeah, I like that too. That's why I respect him. People say he's so good that he's made enemies in the police force. Oh yeah, apparently yesterday's interview was so popular, they're going to air it again tonight.
I just remembered.
I've been seeing a lot of shows on TV lately about these phantom thieves of hearts. Why someone would steal something like a heart which can't be turned into money is beyond me. If I were a phantom thief, I wouldn't go after hearts or works of art. I'd go after gold. The value of gold has been high since ancient times, and there has never been a more stable resource.
You.
Now then, Art-san. Can you imagine how much gold has been excavated by humanity over the course of history? 3 Olympic-sized pools. More than that. 3 Great Pyramids of Giza. 3 Lake Biwas. 3 great... How much has been excavated by humanity over the course of history? 3 Great Pyramids of Giza. 3 Lake Biwas. I'm gonna say 3 Lake Biwas. It's gotta be a lot.
No.
No, the correct answer is 3 pools. Okay, fine. Surprisingly little, don't you think? That rarity is what drives its value.
No way.
Oh, did the teacher mean to pick someone else? Yeah. Whatever. Incidentally, they say that 16% of the world's gold is in Japan. Was your first thought that Tokugawa clan's buried gold? It's actually in discarded home electronics. In other words, a junkyard is much more valuable than someone else's heart.
What did you say?
You can't measure the value of a treasure with money. Why so
Man, the
antsy?
detective from yesterday really pissed me off. Was some kind of threat?
Ryuji,
Let's see him do it then.
Calm your jets, dude.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with. Ow!
Thank you, Anne. Thank you.
You're being way too loud.
Who cares? Everybody's talking about this stuff anyways. It'd just be more suspicious if we were whispering. Hey, you really just gonna keep eating and eating and eating those things all by yourself?
Why not?
Give me some!
Sorry, just ate the last one.
You guys are too laid back. The police are getting involved now, you know.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
We can't let the cops scare us out of being Phantom Thieves.
But What about that weird guy from Madarame's palace? Isn't there a lot we don't know?
Whoa, what's going on?
The hell?
Oh, Makoto.
You three seem to be having so much fun. I'm a little jealous.
Are you snooping on us again? You said before, we don't know nothing.
Why do you think I'm here to question you? Could it be that you're hiding something? My ears are always open to the troubles of my peers, you know.
Yeah, and Ryuji, hate to break it to you, but you were being really loud just a while ago.
You're really that hungry for a good letter of recommendation? Of course you are. Nobody would take on your annoying job if they weren't.
What's that supposed to mean?
You're student council president, right? Wouldn't you have known about Kamoshida?
Of course not. He honestly was a good teacher until that day.
No, he was not.
Oh, but you always take the teacher's side. That's what a good council president does, right?
Yeah, she's not wrong.
Then how about you? What did you do for your friend?
That's a low blow, Makoto.
You were much closer to her than I was. So how did you help?
Really low blow.
There wasn't any way to help. By myself, I couldn't do anything for her.
There's no need to shout.
If those Phantom Thieves are out there helping people, I'd root for them, no questions asked. You gotta be more dependable than some people I know.
Just make sure you show up to your classes, all right?
You know what I asked earlier? About whether we'll be okay if we keep this up? I take it back. I'd be ashamed to let it end now.
Hell yeah. It's about time we find our next target, too.
Only I could.
Comments are coming in at an alarming rate. However, negative ones seem to be more prominent. A criminal group with unknown goals that does whatever it wants in the name of justice. Huh.
It's probably because of Akechi. TV's got some crazy sway.
He's free to deny our actions, but being cursed by his influence is another thing entirely.
Just when we were starting to get people to believe in us, too.
All we gotta do is take down another hotshot, yeah?
Well, do you have any ideas who this next hotshot could be?
I ain't got a thing yet. Damn it, this is really irritating. By the way, what's up with that luggage?
Oh, I decided to leave the school dorms.
Oh, so where are you gonna live now?
We're not only filthy, but too noisy as well. No true art could come from such a place.
Are you trying to move in with Anne?
What are you gonna do then? You can't go back to that shack, right?
I was planning on staying at Takamaki-san's, Ann's house.
And this is your first time springing this? You're basically kind of... Yusuke, you're basically like putting her on the spot here. How is she supposed to say no to you because you don't have a place to stay otherwise? That's not cool of you to do.
I've even prepared a thank you gift. I hope it's to your parents' liking.
No, Yusuke, no. That's really inconsiderate of you. Like Yusuke, you one moment you seem to be a very polite, well-minded, relatively wise person, and the next minute you pull something like this that is just really presumptuous and inconsiderate.
What? There's no way that's gonna happen.
Impossible.
What do you mean impossible? Okay, Yusuke, we need to... social cues, man. There's some things we need to discuss with you.
You're the impossible one.
But I spent everything I had on these delectable Japanese sweets.
Oh, Yusuke, oh.
That's not the issue here.
Exactly, that's not the issue here.
Seriously, though, what are we gonna do about him?
What about Ryuji's place? What about a manga cafe? Just sleep here. What about a manga cafe? I'm gonna say, what about Ryuji's place?
It's way too small. Plus, my folks had never agreed to it.
Okay.
Well, seeing as Yusuke is an important member of our team, I'll lend a hand.
You know a place you can stay?
Come stay at our place. It's dirty, but at least you'll have somewhere to sleep.
We don't have very much. Well, I guess our room is pretty decently large. I mean, that would be cool, having a roommate.
Why are you the one calling the shots?
Don't you two live in a cafe? I've been wondering about that for a while. Yonkin's not too far, is it?
Nope. And the cafe's only a minute walk from the station.
Well, there we go.
How about we go there now?
Ooh, are you guys actually coming over? That would be really cool. I've been wanting to have friends over. I've been wanting to. But maybe we will finally. We'll find out in the next episode. So until then, everybody, love yourselves and love each other.